And Naeem taking full advantage of that, cutting it through point for 4. There you go. The Bengal Tiger there.
Shot and put away. That set up very nicely. Naeem Islam put that away quite easily to move on to 46.
There you go, again a short ball. Nicely put away. Picking the length real quickly. And that's again short and little wide. So the red dots at regular interval and quite a few at the same time. And as compared to the yellow one, which has only 3 dots and at, at a distance. And I kind of agree what you're saying, getting the batsmen to trust themselves and believe in themselves to get big starts and big runs. But the only problem here is someone like a Kiran Pollard or a Darren Sammy, they're more adept to batting smaller spans, maybe 5-10 overs. That's what they're really, really effective at. But what you rightly pointed out, they have to depend on their or believe in their batting.
Fantastic effort from Naeem Islam. A single to bring up his 50. A nice round of applause from the spectators, from the president's box. He'll be a happy chappy man in the middle because he scored 100 here when he came back in the squad after a long time. That was in the first test match, and because of the fact that he's shown good adjustment in all form of the games, he's also come back in the one days, and look at that, he's got a 50. Short, pulled away. That's it. Winning runs coming from the bat of Mushfiqur Rahim. It's all over. Bangladesh has beaten West Indies in convincing style. A win by 7 wickets, and they go on 1. That's put away. Just have to wait. Wide, put away for a boundary. A welcome boundary from the captain, Darren Sammy.
Crossed up and wide. That one seemed to keep a little bit low.
Tell him to take it easy. Hit away and hit just wide of the fielder there, straight to the boundary for 4 runs. Ends the over, 29 gone, 128 for 5.
Wondered what Sammy in the last over ran up to his partner and said. Oh, that's a brilliant catch. Another wicket down. This time the West Indian captain stepping out. And that's wicket number 6 for Bangladesh.
Very unlike Darren Sammy to be dancing down the wicket. But that's it, shake of the head, and he's going to rue trying that. Mahmudullah just enticing him to, well, just a step forward, not really too much down the wicket, but nicely judged catch. He's just on the edge there, Naeem Islam, and took that to perfection, much to the elation of the bowler, Mahmudullah. So another wicket gone. The captain has to take the long walk back after scoring 10. West Indies in a spot of bother, 128 for 6. Andre Russell is the new man in, and he's come in at a time when the West Indies are in rough waters. Bangladesh chipping away with the wickets. Almost playing that back and hitting the keeper.
Inviting the batsman. Oh, that one fired in.
Big appeal, but no response. He says there was a touch on with the bat before it hit the pads. Have a look at that with the mat in. It did get the bat first and then the pad maybe striking just outside the line of off there.
Razak again keeping it really tight. Not giving enough room to the batsman there.
Chopped it on, he's bowled him. Trying to play away from his body, gets inside edge, onto the stumps, and that's another strike. Razak strikes for Bangladesh.
There you go, firing the ball in again. Russell trying to cut the ball, not enough room, not the right line, not the right length, and chopping it onto the stumps. That's wicket 7, West Indies 130. Andre Russell going there, again another not there in the batting card, bowled Razak.
7 wickets down for 130, and he's got his work cut out. Right behind that, and he's in the middle because of this. Russell trying to just play one too close to cut and just getting an inside edge onto Timber. That was elation for the bowler there. Oh, nice turn, lovely way to finish the 31st over. 130 for 7.
We've got Thomas, the wicketkeeper, batting there. He can bat.
Straight away, he has the batsman just in 2 minds there.
Oh, that's again in the air. Unnecessary shot. Second ball of the over. Hitting straight into the hands of long on fielder Abul Razak.
Yeah, they're over the moon, and why not? As you said, unnecessary at this stage of the innings. Trying to go over the top. Thomas just being enticed. He went forward. Got some elevation, but not the distance. And Abdul Razak just completes the formalities, much to the delight of this young man. Shah Ghazi strikes again, and it's the wicket of Devon Thomas. Gone for 16. West Indies. Well, the Bangladeshi bowlers have got their tail up. Mark, hopefully for them. Appeal, but that seemed to be drifting down the leg side.
Thank you, sir.
Thanks, Kanta. That's up in there. There's a chance of a catch here, just eluding the fielder. Getting a leading edge to that one. Could have gone to hand. Good effort there. His bowling. But even here, you see him just as the ball slips through his fingers for a single, trying something different, because he's encouraged by the fact that a lot of wickets have fallen. And he's been successful with the 3 wickets that he's taken. That of Gale. Good catch by Tamim Iqbal. Very well judged catch. And he struck twice more. This is his 2nd wicket. And he got that edge. Second grab at that. And then a similar kind to that dismissal earlier, which was taken by Tamim. It's caught in the boundary.
Good feeling of his own bowling, stopping that single there. Obviously the fall of wickets have helped his cause, but the temperament and the maturity with which he is bowled has been really impressive.
Plays it away. They go through comfortably for the single to end the 35th over. It's 139 for 8. Nicely clipped away. Delightful shot, just erring in line there, and going around closing the face is Ravi Rampal on top of that very, very quickly and playing it fine.
Been trying for a Yorker the first ball, spraying down the leg, and an easy 4 for Ravi Rampal.
Hit that hard, hit that strongly. That's going a long, long way. That's gone for a maximum. Brilliant shot. 36 overs completed. It's 153 for 8.
That's hit away nicely. Straight through the gap for 4. Whipped away by Rampal, and that will be 4 more. Oh, under edge, but no harm done.
Occasion. Again down the leg side. Got to make sure that you don't give away easy runs. They're enjoying their time in the middle. It's a real impact production. Thanks for the Channel 9 for bringing the pictures. It is a real impact production for Channel 9 Bangladesh. They've been
That is struck very hard. Very good shot from Narayan. Pulls away the front foot, and look where he follows through. He follows through right where he wants the ball to go. That struck pretty hard, and mid-wicket doesn't have a chance. 4 more to Rampal. Nicely played. Go all the way, but picks up 2 from Narayan at this point. Cut away for 4. He's really choosing the right balls to go after is Sunil Narayan. Sweep. Caught, and that's the end of Ravi Rampal.
It's a beauty. Just a flight which he misses. Plays across the line, just getting the top part of the gloves, and an easy catch for Mushfiqur Rahim. For 25, West Indies 190 for 9.
Goes for the sweep and appeal, and that's gone. Umpire's given him. Inamul Haq raises the dreaded finger, and that is the end of the West Indian innings.
Suhag bowling the right line and the length, and Narayan trying to sweep him from the wickets and missing it completely. That should have been an easy decision. That is an easy decision. So that's the end of the West Indian batting side. West Indies 109 all out. Sunil Narayan going for 36. A very well made 36.
So the Bangladeshis will be very, very pleased with their performance today. With the West Indians looking so good in the Test series and playing well in the warm-up matches, scoring 361 in a warm-up match a couple of days back. You'd have thought that Bangladeshis would be a little apprehensive in their approach, but they've come into this game very strongly and have managed to take all the wickets of the West Indians for 199 with quite a few overs left. Mushfiqur Rahim has marshalled his troops exceedingly well, and he'll be pretty happy when he goes back for a little rest.
That's the West Indian batting card. Starts again for Gale and Bravo. Pollard contributing, Pollard, Thomas and Sammy contributing a bit. But the bulk of the runs, or the most important partnership, was between Narayan and Rampal, with Narayan and making a very well made 36. That's the partnership. 3 decent partnerships, one at the top with Simmons and Gale, one in the middle, Bravo and Pollard, and the important one at the end by Narayan and Rampal of 57. That's the bowling card for you. Murtaza, 1 wicket of 39 runs, 3 wickets for Razak for 39 and 1 Mahmudullah for 29, and 4, the bowler, the pick of the bowlers, Sohag Ghazi, 4 of 29 runs.
Welcome back for the first Sahara ODI from Sheikh Abu Nasir Stadium, Khulna. This is what has happened. 199 all out. 35 from Gale and Bravo was also on 35. Made the start, but this could not continue. But later, it was Narayan and Rampal who put some sort of stability in the total and ended up with 199. But it was all Bangladesh way right from the word go. Mashrafi Murtaza picking an early wicket. But look at this contribution from the spinners, especially from Sohag Ghazi, the debutant, who made an impressive debut in the Test matches and made a very impressive one here. 4 for 29. Abdur Razzaq 3 for 39. Main wicket takers. All eyes will be on him. He looked good in the first Test match with 71. Inamul Haq, who's on debut as well. They stay career, 18 matches, 228 runs, best of 64. But he had a fantastic tour because well, he's not going to hang himself around the back. He's gone down the pitch and cracked that one down the ground for a boundary. A very good afternoon. Shot. Classic cover drive. My word, when he
his feet well. There we go. Straight over the top.
He eyes those areas when he bats at the top of the order in huge faller. Beautiful shot. Top shot from Tamim Iqbal. Lent into it. It was on the legs, but he put it away in a beautiful style. 9 and again 60. Would have loved to see him getting 100 in that Asia Cup because he looks set for a very big total. Well, that's gone. A fresh start for him, and he's looked good. 21 of just 24 deliveries with 3 4s and a 6.
That's driven again. Beautifully hit. That one he got a hold of.
Once a pretty good looking shot.
Exceedingly well today. Won't expect too much help. That's a lovely drive through the covers. Chase on here, but the ball's going to win the race to the boundary.
Here. Another short one there.
Okay. You bide your time, you will get balls like that which will be put away for runs. Square cut majestically. This picked it up. Didn't seem to time it that well. That's allowed the fielder chase after it and drag it back. Committed fielding shown there. Tamim will not be too happy with that shot. Pull that away. And that's going to go for another 4 runs. 46 now. And is that hit that away too? And that's going to go over the ropes also. And that is his 50.
There you go again. Brilliant. Picked the length up early and hitting over covers for a 6. Beautiful shot. That'll be his 5th consecutive ODI 50s for Tamim.
Full toss, smash, gone. Chase on here, but the ball's going to go over the ropes now for another 4 runs. Big inning, big over for Tamim Iqbal. 13 overs gone, 77 without loss. Through the offside. And that's played away nicely this time by Anamol. Another chase. It's been hard work for the West Indians. Good work, just putting his foot in and stopping that ball from going over the boundary.
Over the park, he's got his runs. And that's the wagon wheel for you. If you see it, he's definitely prefer the offside. Oh, another boundary there for you. Very well done.
That's played up and that's gone. He tempted him into that shot.
Tamim going for 58. Bangladesh after 15.1, 88 for 1.
Naeem Aslam has come in after the fall of Tamim Iqbal's wicket.
That's why he's in here. Shot and Tamim getting onto it, but straight into the hands of Kieran Pollard.
It's pulled that way, and that's going to go for 4 runs.
Well, it's a direct hit.
Dave?
Well, if we look at the test matches, it's the seamers who got the wickets, and that may have influenced that decision. 100 comes up for Bangladesh.
Krishna beautifully played. That's a good looking shot from the youngster. We talked about his feet movement.
And that was just another one. Picked his spot and timed it really well.
The bat on a couple of occasions. Oh, that's pitched up and hits up really nicely over the top. No problem for the youngster to pick up yet another boundary.
Picked it up. The mid-on was up. Safe shot takes him on to 41. It's in the air. Sammy's under it. And he's gone. Second wicket falls. Animal going for the pull shot. Just got a top edge. An attractive 41. The score is 112 for 2. The wicket.
It was short with the splice of the bat, and all he managed to do is hit it in the air where Darren Sammy did the rest. The top edge. 9 away, what could have been his first, just rather 1-day 50. One on debut. He's got the breakthrough.
Nicely driven. He'll be cut off. Ray Russell patrolling the boundary. No ball, and it's put away.
It will be a free hit. Nevertheless, it's a pretty good shot. Boundary of a no ball and get a free hit. A free hit. Dot. Really well bowled. Yeah, he's been in a very good touch. That's nicely played. Played it late, played it fine. Does he have enough legs to the boundary? It does. Second boundary in this over. Lovely touch on that occasion from Nasir Hussain.
He's dropped a few short as Narayan and doesn't get away with.
The Bangladesh Cricket Board has named the International West Stand here at the Sheikh Abu Nasser Stadium, been renamed as the Manzurul Islam Rana Stand in memory of Manzurul Islam, the left-arm spinner for Bangladesh, who played 6 test matches and 25 ODIs. Friends with Manzurul Islam Rana, 257 runs and 5 wickets in 6 test matches, 331 runs and 23 wickets in 25 one-day internationals in his short career. Unfortunately, coming to a tragic end. We remember Manzur Rana. That's a roll of the wrist. And a misfielding. Gone through for 1. They've given away 2 bonus runs. 25 overs completed. 125 for 2. The highest in ODIs of 100. He's almost had 2 more centuries in his test career, just falling in the 90s.
A beautiful shot driven through the line and straight down the wicket. That's 9 for you. Another direct hit, but very unnecessary. Oh, the full toss down the leg. That's easy picking for any batsman. Not too many batsmen will miss that. That's the end of the over. After 28 overs, Bangladesh 143 for 2.
That's threaded the needle. What a delightful shot that was. Full flow, driving through the covers. Beauty to watch.
That is an absolute beauty. Full flow of the bat. Kieran Pollard, one of the best fielders in world cricket, couldn't do much about that.
That's through the covers, but there is a fielder in the deep. Oh, Oh, that's delicate. Just waited and waited. Just placed the bat, opened the face, guided it nicely. It's just that confirmation. 120 dots, 34 singles with 20 boundaries and 2 sixes. So 92 in boundaries, but a high percentage of the runs, as you said.
That's around 60% of the runs come in boundaries. This time was full but wide. Driven down to the point for single.
Decent total. And this is a real impact production for Channel 9 of Bangladesh. And the spinners bowled well, even though Darren Sammy winning the toss and deciding to bat first. Just could.
Just given the room, and it was close enough to him. Just got on top of it, cut it away. I thought winning the toss and batting was the right decision by Darren Sammy. Just wasn't backed up by his batsmen. West Indies will rue the fact that they didn't make. That's out. Thought he'd played it into the ground. I'm so sorry. Thought he'd played it into the ground. He took a long time before he left. Clearly didn't just open the face on it and straight to Pollard. He doesn't say in. Goes for 28. Bangladesh 157 for 3.
This will be his 100th ODI innings. He's played 109 matches, over 2,000 runs, best of 101. Things were looking good for Bangladesh when that partnership between Naeem Islam and Nasir Hussain the middle, but all of a sudden it's gone a little bit quiet because of the fact that Nasir Hussain is back in the pavilion. Poor delivery to start with. Down the leg side, 4 runs. Crowd would love it, and so will Mushfiqur Rahim.
Well, let's have a look at how Nasir got out. Just pushed at that, opened the face, and enough to carry to Karen Pollard. Simple, comfortable catch. Will be very disappointed because he gave his wicket away when things were just so easy.
Short and wide, cracked away for yet another boundary. This time it's Naeem Islam who's made sure that once he was presented in a delivery which is wide outside the off stump, takes full toll.
Kamar Roach is leaking runs here.
Slower delivery, picked it up very nicely, down the ground, 4 more, 8 in this over so far.
He's going to have to rethink how he bowls on these tracks here, Kamar Roach. It's really been quick single to end the over. It's 170 for 3.
That's inside the dressing room, that's down the leg side.
That's all they need, singles.
The city got a facelift. It's decorated at night. You can travel around. Not less traffic than Dhaka because of the fact that they're celebrating new test venue. Take Abu Nasir Stadium. Beautifully decorated. Lots of lights, lots of banners.
That's in the air. It's not going to go to hand. That's just short. Thomas pulls up just short of it.
Bangladesh is for keeping at it. And that's hit away with disdain. Gonna go to the boundary for 4 runs.
One more time there, Andre Russell, short and wide. And Naeem taking full advantage of that, cutting it through point for 4. There you go. The Bengal Tiger there.
Shot and put away. That sat up very nicely. And Naeem Islam put that away quite easily to move on to 46.
There you go. Again a short ball. Nicely put away. Picking the length real quickly. And that's again short and little wide. So the red dots at regular interval and quite a few at the same time. And as compared to the yellow one, which has only 3 dots and at a distance. And I kind of agree what you're saying, getting the batsmen to trust themselves and believe in themselves to get big starts and big runs. But the only problem here is someone like a Kiran Pollard or a Darren Sammy, they're more adept to batting smaller spans, maybe 5-10 overs. That's what they're really, really effective at. But what you rightly pointed out, they have to depend on their or believe in their batting.
Fantastic effort from Naeem Islam. A single to bring up his 50. A nice round of applause from the spectators, from the president's box. He'll be a happy chappy man in the middle because he scored 100 here when he came back in the squad after a long time. That was in the first test match, and because of the fact that he's shown good adjustment in all form of the games, he's also come back in the one days, and look at that, he's got a 50. Short, pulled away. That's it. Winning runs coming from the bat of Mushfiqur Rahim. It's all over. Bangladesh has beaten West Indies in convincing style. A win by 7 wickets, and they go on 1 up in the
ball. Now it's going to fall into the hands of the fielder there, Kiran Pollard, and that is a big strike. He tempted him with that short one and he fell into the trap.
And it works out nicely. Got some good bat on that, Tamim. Wasn't balanced enough to get the leverage. And Pollard, who is an excellent fielder anywhere, takes the catch. First wicket goes down. Tamim Iqbal goes for 5. It's 9 for 1. Hit over to Gully. And that was just pitched up too much. You're too wide, too full up. That's what's going to happen.
Down the wicket, he's got an edge, he's lucky. Very, very fortunate to get those 4 runs.
They'll go at anything that's a little bit wide. And that's out. Able to control it. Short, bouncing, and just fends it off his body straight into the waiting hands of Sunil Narayan, and Rampal picks up his first wicket. Naeem Islam gone for 6. It's 21 for 2.
The Bangladesh captain comes in. A little bit of a surprise change in the batting order. It's 21 for 2.
Oh, beautifully flicked down the square leg, and he would
on the legs. Just helped it on his way to another good-looking shot. Wide, put away. Anything short, anything wide, especially to
short and wide there, and slashing Anamul.
55 dots. 22 dots in the last 5.
Shot this time from Sammy, and Anamul trying to pull it, not keeping his eye on the ball and being lucky there.
Nicely played, beautifully done. Good piece of timing on that occasion. Not the best of the effort from the fielder at mid-on, and that will go on to the boundary.
Oh, that's very nicely played. Played it really late. Watched the ball come onto the bat and deflecting it down to third man for a 4.
Well, he negotiated that very, very well. Just land back, open the face, and use the pace of the ball so nicely.
63 balls, that's good going. That's in the air, and it's going to go all the way.
That's his favorite area. Mushfiqur Rahim, you just put in the slot for him. He would tend to drag it a little bit, but he's taken that very well, struck it truly. It's high, it's handsome, and it's the maximum. Really enjoyed that. His favorite area on the cut that away, backward a point. That's going to race away to the boundary.
A couple of bounces before it went over. He hit it a little better, he could have got 6.
Pull that forward, off square on the onside. And it's going to go to the boundary once again.
Put away. That looks as if it'll be 4 more. Allowed this young man to place shots. And there's another one. That's 4 more.
I'll take that and dispatch it to the boundary. Just a deft little touch, and all he had to do is use the pace of the ball. Placement perfect, much to the delight of the fans. And Anamal has gone on to his first 50 in one-day internationals. Well played, young man.
Been a good innings. He's been very positive. Once he played himself in, he started to play the full range of shots. That's a shot he's played a few times in his innings. Cut the ball with power. In very strong square of the wicket. Well deserved. Once he got going, played some delightful shots, did Animal. Especially square of the wicket. Anytime he got it the right length, he was always ready to put the ball away.
He's on this kind of surfaces. Short, pulled away, and it's gone. Another boundary for the youngster. 121 for 2. Rahim. And gets his 50. Has been a very good one indeed. Leading from the front. A captain's knock.
Came in where Bangladesh was struggling with 2 quick wickets. He did not slow down the pace. He looked busy in the middle.
Once again targeting that favorite area, and once again getting a boundary.
Balls and hits it onto the onside. That's again a super shot. Mid-off in the circle. Has no problem lifting it over mid-off for a boundary. That's the end of the 29th over. 9 from it. Bangladesh 147 for 2.
Little bit like what they'll end up with is they'll be looking more in the region of that 6 and over. They can easily do at this point once they keep these wickets intact, and they haven't had any problems doing that. That's going to be 4. Too much width again from the West Indies.
Yes, they have been guilty of that, allowing the Bangladeshi batsmen to just manipulate the balls as well as they can. Just wait for the ball to go past, open the face, deft little touch, and just use the pace of the ball to put it away. It's been reasonably comfortable for the Bangladeshis, not been troubled by some fiery bowling. .163 for 2 in 2008. So this is so far unbroken, the best third wicket partnership for Bangladesh in ODIs.
Partnership still going along quite nicely. 2 short of a 150 partnership. Last ball. Edged, and it's going to be 4. Brings up the 150 partnership, and also the end of the 34th over. It's 173 for 2.
Sukeng going inside the line and just tickling it away. And it's going to go for 4 runs.
9. And again, Thomas moving late. And that's going to be 4 more wides. Another 5. Touched on the batsman's body, and Thomas just late going across.
Cover point area. Mashes that back at a point into that region where the fielder's just been taken off from. Has gone for 4 runs.
Well, it doesn't matter what field you sit. Short again. Just trying to get it fine. And there's one to mid-wicket, and he's finally out. Mushfiqur, the goal. Short, and straight to the fielder. goes for an excellently played 79. It's 195 for 3 and drinks.
Dujan was saying Bangladesh will need to just play out the next few deliveries, just ensure that no big wickets fall after the fall of Mushfiq's wicket. On to Russell. Nicely played away.
Thank you, Shamim. They're not afraid to take the fielder on in the deep, especially these.
The batsman looking at the field should realize what the bowler is trying to do. Another shortish but a slow one. And he's gone. Taking the leading edge, trying to flick it down to the leg side.
Behind that white line, which belongs to the umpire. Once again, it's the short pitch delivery. Trying to play on the onside, getting a leading edge and a soft dismissal. This Gill taking a very easy catch. Nasir Hussain departs for 4. Bangladesh 201 for 4. Ul Haq, the left-handed batsman, made his debut in the first one-day international against West Indies, where he didn't get a chance to bat, but he's come in a very crucial stage of the game. Let's take care here. Still early days, but had a good outing when he played the West Indies 11 in a warm-up match. He got 46, if my memory serves me right. Left-hander, they got a lot of promise in the recent past. 43 to be exact. Thank you, Gary. That's what he scored when he played that warm-up match. Bit of protection in the deep straight away. A deep cover. Starting with the gully. And they won't mind her bowling a few short ones.
And that's the power play. Last 25 balls, 16 runs coming off it. And 2 wickets as well. Another short ball. Not too comfortable playing that.
Batsman Momin Ul Haq realizing that he had to hit it too well, and he just stopped running. Being a youngster who just come on to play, need to push on a lot more harder, because West Indies will be really pleased about, because of the fact that they know that Bangladesh batsman likes to play shots. And they also need to understand that this is the last over for Narayan. 5 more deliveries to be bowled in this over. Don't do anything silly. That's not.
Just as we were talking about not doing anything silly, he's found the boundary. With authentic cricket shot, weighted onto the ball and just guiding it through the gully and the point fieldsman. Another brilliant shot. Oh, that's very well fielded, very well done by the deep point fielder.
That's well bowled. Attempted Yorker, slower one as well. Puts it away once again, down the leg side, but they've crossed over for a single.
There you go, that's what you want. Going over mid-wicket, and is it all the way? Yes, it is. All the way for a 6.
That is a big shot from Momin Ul Haq, getting a chance to bat first in international, and it was there on the shot and hit it beautifully towards a long on boundary for a huge 6.
His partner turns it round and is going through for the single, and that gets him his maiden one-day international 100. Wonderful innings from Aman Ul Haq, playing only in his second on the gas. There he goes again, up and under. It's going to go a long, long way, right over the fence. Gone for another 6. Super shot. The crowd are absolutely over the moon. 48 overs completed. It's 261 for 4.
That's ball of the last over. Swinging for the fences now, Animal. Doing it quite well. 6-4-6. That's hit away as well. And there's nobody going to stop that.